All right, this is our resolution 3/12/14, a resolution proclaiming Texas County, Missouri as a Purple Heart County. Whereas Texas County and our community have a great admiration and the utmost gratitude for all men and women who have selflessly served their country and this community in the armed forces. And whereas veterans have paid the high price of freedom by leaving their families and communities and placing themselves in harm's way for the good of all. And whereas the contributions and sacrifices of the men and women who served in the armed forces have been vital to maintain the freedoms and the way of life enjoyed by our citizens. And whereas many men and women in uniform have given their lives while serving in the armed forces, whereas the citizens of our county have received the Purple Heart Medal as a result of being wounded while engaged in combat with an enemy force, construed as a singularly meritorious act of essential service, and the Texas County, Missouri seeks to remember, recognize veterans who are recipients of the Purple Heart Medal, and whereas Texas County Commission desires to proclaim Texas County, Missouri to be a Purple Heart County, honoring the service and sacrifice of our nation's men, women in uniform, wounded or killed by the enemy while serving to protect our freedoms. Now therefore be it resolved by the Texas County Commission as follows. Texas County Commission hereby supports Texas County, Missouri becoming a Purple Heart County, adopted by the Texas County Commission this 12th day of March 2014.
We really appreciate this. I'm Everett Kelly. I'm the commander for the Department of Missouri, or the state of Missouri, for the Purple Heart. And this is kind of like coming home to me. My dad was born right down here in Diggins, and my brother. So Texas County is kind of our roots for my family. But this is special to me for that reason. But also the Purple Heart, if you're not familiar with it, it's the oldest medal that we have in the United States military. It's the first medal that was given out to the common soldier. And George Washington is the one who created it. He gave out 3 that we're aware of, and there's another 3 that we think that we're researching that he possibly gave out during the Revolutionary War. At that time it was called a Badge of Merit. It lay dormant after the Revolutionary War until 1932, when General Douglas MacArthur revised it to its current form as we know it today. And of the people who served in the military, we're talking 0.6% of the people who ever served in the military are eligible to receive the Purple Heart. And of that, half of those were given out to the families, because they were people that got killed instead of just being wounded like we are. We're the fortunate ones, you could say. But we really appreciate this. And what I'd like to do here is also give Texas County, this here is a Military Purple Heart Special Recognition Award, and it's bestowed with pride to the Texas County, Missouri, for your dedication and support of the combat wounded veterans in becoming a Purple Heart County. It is presented on behalf of the patrons of the Department of Missouri that we're giving this to you, and we really do appreciate this. This shows Texas County support for becoming a Purple Heart County and in support of the veterans in general. So it's definitely with pride that we give this to you.
We thank you very much. This will be proudly displayed in our office.